Welcome to World Knowledge Channel. In our lives, there are always many strange and interesting things happening around the world that you may not know. So let's find out what it is through this video. 1. Did you know some countries don't have armies? Costa Rica is considered a country without an armed force, and that's true. It has not had a standing army since 1948. But there are more than 20 other countries without armies, including different islands in the Caribbean or Pacific. In addition, Iceland is also a country without an army even though it is a member of NATO. Some of these countries have paramilitary forces, ceremonial guards, coast guards and various security forces. 2. It's not 2023 or 2024 everywhere. Strangely enough, in Iran and Afghanistan it is currently the year 1401 according to the Persian calendar. And it's just 2015 on the Ethiopian calendar. According to the Hijri or Islamic calendar, this year is 1444. These two calendars are mainly used for religious purposes but also frequently appear on government documents in many Muslim countries and are official calendar in countries such as Saudi Arabia and Yemen. Meanwhile, according to the Jewish calendar, this year is 5783. 3. Mongolia has the lowest population in the world. Is a vast landlocked country, stretching from Russia in the north to China in the south. Although it is not the largest country in the world, it gives visitors a feeling of being so because of its low population density. In some areas, you can go for days without seeing anyone. With its diverse and majestic natural landscape, including mountainous terrain, plateaus, grasslands and arid desert steppes, this could be the travel destination we all dream of. 4. Oymyakon, Russia, is the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Did you know that the Oymyakon Valley in Yakutia, also known as the extreme cold, is located in northeastern Russia? Here, temperatures can drop to -70 so cold that even wine freezes. Lacking modern amenities, this seemingly uninhabitable village is home to 500 Siberian residents with traditional occupations such as deer herding, hunting and fishing. Travel here has also become popular among travelers who are courageous and can endure the harsh environment. 5. China built a replica of Paris. It's amazing. Located on the outskirts of Hangzhou, China, this place is considered by locals to be a miniature Paris. This real estate development project is an architectural and engineering work combined with a replica of the Eiffel Tower. Although only 1/3 the size of the real version, it is still the second largest replica after version built in the Paris Las Vegas Hotel in the US, the Arc de Triomphe, the Champs-Élysées, the fountain in the Jardin du Luxembourg, and almost perfect versions of neoclassical buildings and the French capital's ice cream boulevard. 6. Denmark is the cleanest country in the world. With beautiful scenery, culture and coffee are the prominent factors in Denmark. And now, Denmark has become a global environmental pioneer, ranked as the cleanest country in the world according to the 2021 Environmental Performance Index, EPI. Environmental thinking is part of in everyday life in Denmark, typically the architectural masterpiece Copenhagen. This is a factory that converts city waste into energy and heat, and is equipped with a dry ski slope on the roof. All year long, you'll see families and even professional athletes enjoying the thrill of top-down skiing. 7. A village in Turkey still uses bird language in daily life. Very strangely, the village of Kuşköy in Turkey communicates by whistling, a rare language known as bird language. Unlike its name, this language is not used to talk to birds but is used to communicate with villagers living along the mountainous terrain of Kuşköy. The content of communication can be as complex as human language, and high-pitched sounds are an effective way to communicate over long distances. This long-standing custom has also been approved on the UNESCO 2017 Intangible Cultural Heritage List, and maybe one day, we will be lucky enough to hear the sound of whistling echoing through the trees. Very nice, isn't it? Friend. 8. The top of one of the Egyptian pyramids. This is also the Benben stone discovered in the Phoenix Temple in Egypt. Accordingly, the ancient Egyptians considered the phoenix a symbol of the cyclical seasons and believed that it had the ability to create and revive. According to scientists, the Benben stone was located at the pyramid of Amenemhet III. The inscriptions engraved on the stone are a prayer asking the pharaoh to look back at life. 9. Did you know the square wave phenomenon is very strange? The phenomenon of square waves, or diagonal seas, is known as one of the rarest natural phenomena in the world. It occurs when two wave systems on the sea move diagonally towards each other. Seen from above, it forms an extremely interesting square in the middle of the sea, but it is also extremely dangerous for people or boats entering this area. Be careful. 10. It is the colorless rainbow phenomenon. Have you ever seen an arc fog or a white rainbow, which is a very rare phenomenon? It can only be seen when very small dewdrops with a radius of up to 0.05 mm are present in the atmosphere and if you stand with your back to the sun and looking towards the fog. The interesting thing is that it can even appear at night when the moon in the sky shines, and then it is called a lunar rainbow. 11. Penguin poop can change the ecosystem in Antarctica. As an animal that lives mainly in Antarctica, penguins are believed to have a strong influence on the ecosystem in this area. Accordingly, it has produced more than 16 million pounds of rich nutrients for Antarctic crops over the past 5,000 years. 12. The Vatican does not have the highest crime rate. Many websites claim that Vatican City is at the top of the crime rate, but this is wrong. Although the Vatican has seen murders, assassination attempts and financial crimes, it only records mostly petty crimes such as shoplifting and pickpocketing. The crime capita figure is misleading because it is calculated on the Vatican's 825 residents but ignores the millions of visitors. Data from World Population magazine shows that Venezuela and South Africa are actually the two countries leading in crime rates. If you find the video useful, please share with more people and subscribe to the channel. Like and have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for your interest in following. Hello and see you in the next video.